Eyes wide, hearts race, grotesque past, shadows near, appointed with fear. Disappear, disappear, here's embrace. Eyes wide, hearts race, grotesque past, shadows near, appointed with fear. Disappear, disappear. Evil laughs, bloody might, old and new, pure terror sight, keeps review, truth unveils, endless dread, no veil. Friday night, fears embrace, eyes wide, hearts race, grotesque past, shadows near, appointed with fear, disappear, disappear.
Boo! Happy Halloween, everybody! Welcome to this special episode of Friday Night Appointment with Fear, Halloween special. I hope you can hear me. Because it's Halloween, so we're watching Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. I'm sorry, I haven't got a William Shatner mask. Apologies. But we'll have to make do with this. But I can't keep this on because it's... it's doing my head in. Oh, where's my thing gone? You can see my hair. Look, I do have hair. Just about. Bear with me. Bear with me. It's all going wrong. Me nose. Get off. Right. Oh, for God's sake. Right. We're off again. Right. So, welcome to the show. As I said, I'm doing a watch party for Halloween 4. The Return of Michael Myers. So we'll be watching the film, but obviously I won't be able to show it on the screen. I've got a version that I've got a big timestamp on. It's all blurred out. But if you own your own copy, you can follow along with it, and we'll just sit and watch the film, and I'll waffle over it and try and remember things I've learned about the film. Anywho, before we start, don't forget... What's happened to my hair there? Don't forget to like and subscribe, share the videos, drop a comment, hit the notification bell if you're subscribed already. We're live on YouTube. Yes, we are. I don't know if we're live on Rumble. It were acting up a bit. Let's have a look, see if it refreshes, see if I come back on. Yes, we're live on Rumble and we're live on Twitch. Don't know why I keep doing Twitch. But anywho, and Windgrace is here saying he's scared and what a fright. And Justin's here saying happy Halloween, yeah. And I forgot to do this last time. We've got a new member, Michael. He became a YouTube member. So welcome to the family, Michael. Along with Windgrace and Justin34 and Adam Gamer. Woohoo. Right, so, I forgot what I was saying now. Oh, right, yes, I was doing all that stuff. Links in the description explore the description for links for stuff like merch and my books and my other websites and what else? I can't remember. All that's my other channels and all that stuff. What else? Become a member, then that's it. Like Michael's just become, then you get all the things that membership gives you, whatever they are. Exclusive videos, early access videos, stuff like that. And Justin sent a $1.49 super sticker. Thank you, Justin. It's a diamond, I think. So there we go. So thank you very much for that. Cool. That's hugely appreciated. Right. So Halloween 4. The Return of Michael Myers. Previously on Halloween, or round about Halloween, we've done Halloween 1 and 2. I did Halloween 3 in a Friday Night Appointment with Fear ages ago, but not as a watch party. But that didn't have Michael Myers in, did it? But it's still a great film, I still like it. Anyway, Michael Myers returns for this one. They decided Halloween 3 didn't do well, so we'd better bring Michael Myers back, or The Shape, as they were still calling him at this point. But anywho, so that's what's happening in this film. I'll probably forget everything I've learned about it. It's directed by Dwight H. Little. Let me get the information up. I forgot to do all this. I've been sitting here for ages, just twiddling my thumbs, listening to music. And I forgot to get stuff going. What am I like? So, directed by Dwight H. Little, who's directed stuff like Broken Arrow, lots of TV and stuff like that. It kind of skirts around the events of Halloween 2. Obviously, they are mentioned, but it kind of skirts around them. There's a documentary making of that's on the DVD and that says we ignore Halloween 2, but they don't. They just kind of skirt around it because they've got to mention how he survived a huge explosion, and same with Dr. Loomis. But anyway, written by Alan B. The screenplay was done by Alan B. McElroy. He had 11 days to write the screenplay for this. It stars Donald Pleasance, Ellie Cornell, Danielle Harris, and Michael Pataki, and loads of other people. Who else is in it? Bo Starr, Kathleen Kinmont, in a memorable role. Everybody knows which one that is. And 2 people played Michael Myers in this. We had, I've forgotten his bloody name now. Wilbur, I've forgotten already. Hey, never mind. 2 people played Michael, but one of them got fired for some bizarre reason. But anyway, for no real reason, to be honest. But anyway. Had a budget of $5 million, had a box office of $17 million, so it did okay. Not as good as the others, but it did okay. And a lot of people think this is the best of the Halloween films, apart from the first one. But I will let you decide that. Right. Close that up. Music by Alan Howarth, who did, in conjunction with John Carpenter, did the other films and loads of other stuff as well. So anyway, Justin says, Halloween 4 is very good. It is very good. Apparently this movie isn't good enough to be streaming for free here. No, I don't know if it is. I subscribe to Shudder and it's on there. So, but anyway. The commentary with the writer had a scene in the script how Loomis survived. I haven't listened to the commentary. I've got the DVDs over there, but I didn't listen to the commentary. I watched the behind the scenes thing, the documentary that were on the DVD, but I didn't listen to the commentary. Right, so we'll get it going, shall we? We'll get it going. What I'm going to do, I will show you in a moment. Let me get this ready. Just bear with me. Right, there we go. There it is. And I've got to get my copy ready, which I hope you won't hear. I was thinking of plugging my earphones in, which I might do. So I'll do that now. I don't know what'll happen. I'll plug my earphones in. Plug my earphones into me. Where are we? Into here. Right. Hopefully this'll so you won't hear the film. Because we can't have that, because YouTube would just stop the stream instantly. I hope you can hear me, by the way. Just make sure all the settings are still going. Audio. Yeah, it seems to be okay. If it isn't, let me know. Let me know. If I'm echoing, let me know. Anywho, where were we? Right, I'm getting this ready, won't I? I've got to get two video streams up. One for me to watch and one for you to watch. Right, I'll pull this over here. I'll have to make it smaller so I can see what's going on. That's going to be fun, isn't it? Right, I'll just do that. And I'll pop myself down in the corner. There we go, down in the corner. And then I've got to full screen this. I have no idea what I'm doing. I did this last year and I forgot what I did. Last year. Anyway. Right, so here we go. Add to stage. There it is. That's what you'll see. You'll see the video. I can't do it like that, can I? Because of the subtitles. I'll have to change it. We'll go that way. We'll do it like that. You'll see subtitles at the bottom. The most of the screen will be blurred out. You'll see. So I'll show you an example. There we go. There you go. It'll look like that. And then, obviously, no subtitles are showing up there. Typical. Pick a bit that's got. There we go. We've got subtitles there. So you see the subtitles. So if you watch your own copy, go with if it goes out of sync, which it might do because there's various versions, there's like NTSC and PAL, so it may go out of sync. Either use the timestamp or use the subtitles. So there we go. So right, so I will get it going and we'll see how we do. Justin says, on horror movies, the Scream 7 trailer dropped. Yes, it did, which I haven't watched it yet. You know what? I don't think I've watched the last 2 Scream films, to be honest. I don't think I have. I know I've definitely not watched the last one, and I don't think I've watched the one before either. But I could be wrong. Also, the 1978 movie Halloween was great. Yes, you went to see that, didn't you? Today. I'm sure it was amazing on the big screen. Better than on a little screen. Right, so I'm going to start my film up now. I'll start mine up and I'll start that up and hopefully I'll be in sync as well. I hope you won't be able to hear mine. But anyway, so I've got to do like 2 things at once. I'll lower my audio down on that. Right, hang on, where are we going? Hopefully we're about right. Hang on, I'll pause this. Whatever. Don't matter, does it? You're seeing that. But last night you saw it. All right, Justin said last night. I think I'm about right now, give or take. But where can I put this? Where can I put that? I have to make it smaller. Right. Anyway, so hopefully some music will start up soon. So we're seeing there we go. Introducing Danielle Harris. She was 11 when this came out, so she'll have been about 10-year-oldish when. Actually, no, she wouldn't have been. She was 11 when she made this. So has gone on to be, a famous horror icon now, kind of a scream queen. But anyway, this film came out in 1988. They started shooting it in April of 1988, and it was released on October 21st, 1988. So, film from beginning of filming to release. What were it? April, May, June, July, August, September, October. 6 months. Unbelievable. Anyway. Hopefully you can't hear it. Tell me if you can, because I'm gonna. If you can hear the audio, I'll be in trouble. Anywho, so somebody in an Eknalubma, it says on the front. They're heading to the mental hospital, lunatic asylum, whatever you want to call it, Bedlam, where Michael Myers is being held. It's 10 years later, as it said at the beginning, it's 1988. So it's 10 years after the first film. And we learn that Michael Myers and Dr. Loomis didn't die at the tremendous explosion at the end of the second film. But anyway, Dr. Loomis has got a few little burns on him. Michael Myers has got some burns. Apologies if you hear bangs and stuff. There's people letting off fireworks outside. But anyway, this is a scary fella. I don't know who's playing this guard. He's got really starey eyes. He's one of these people that rarely blinks. He's got very starey eyes. But he was told to play it kind of a little bit manically, apparently. As though you're thinking, is he actually a guard or is he one of the inmates? So he pulled that off, didn't he? And he's the exposition man. He's bringing us up to speed. Wingress says, can't even get a show on the TV show within 3 years of filming these days. Exactly. Apparently, there's supposed to be a big long scene of them going through the asylum, seeing all the different inmates as we learn the story of what happened, bringing us up to speed. I thought, just do it all in the elevator, save money. Shot him 6 times. I shot him 6 times. Does it tell us in this what happened to... I can't remember. I watched it today as well. Obviously wasn't paying attention. What happened to Laurie Strode? I think she's died off screen, hasn't she? But obviously she hasn't. Because she's back later, isn't she? Justin says, the scary eye guy was in a lot of stuff. Also, fun fact of the Brady Bunch kids worked on this film. One of the boys. All right, cool. I've never seen the Brady Bunch. Can I make this always on top? Because it's kind of doing me head in. View. There we go, on top. Always. Right, that'll stay there now. I've got it playing for me over here on a little window. And hopefully you can't hear the audio. Uh-oh. There's Michael Pataki. Well, you may know, there's been loads of stuff, but I always think of Rocky IV. He played Drago's trainer, didn't he? Whatever he hits, he destroys. Yes, she was apparently died in a car wreck along with the husband, says Justin. There we go. Right, here we go, there's the music. John Carpenter's theme. "'Twas a dark and stormy night." Uh-oh. Michael Myers is supposed to be apparently with the old thumb in the forehead. That's actually a fake hand. It looks really good, doesn't it? It's actually a mechanical hand with a retractable thumb. But looked really good, did that. Anyway, so he's up and about. It's supposed to be like catatonic for 10 years, not moving with atrophied muscles and all that. But he's doing okay, isn't he? Just he's also the director of Friday the 13th Part 7 worked on this also. I can't remember who directed Part 7. So anyway, so we're seeing there Jamie Lloyd, played by young Danielle Harris, who we learn is Laurie Strode's daughter. Now she's living with this other family. But for some reason she's having nightmares about Michael Myers, about her uncle. She calls him the Nightmare Man. But how does she know what he looks like? Has she seen his picture in the papers or whatever? Excuse me. Because she was obviously born after. She's supposed to be 7 years old in this. She was born after, he was incarcerated again. He did some of the effects on the thumb scene. Oh, right. The director of Friday the 13th Part 7, I imagine. I can't remember who directed it. Love Rachel. I am ambivalent towards her, to be honest. She's alright. Oh, what have I just dropped something? Oh, there we go. Is that? Apologies for the noises. What are we going to do? Why, Friday the 13th Part 7 I'm looking up. Oh, what have I done? Oh, bloody me fat fingers. Part 7. Oh, the New Blood. Oh, aye, yes. Oh, aye, that's the one with the psychic lass, isn't it? Oh, aye, John Carl. Yes, John Carl Buechler. Is that how you pronounce it? Yes, of course. He's a makeup effects guy, isn't he? Yes, of course. Of course. So she's going to have a nightmare now about the Shape, which is how they kept describing him in the behind the scenes. There he is, look, with his William Shatner mask. For some reason, they got the masks from Don Post Studios, and they told them we need the mask to be. Obviously, they're based on the William Shatner mask, but they had to be painted. They had to be white with dark brown hair, and they said they need to be white. These masks need to be white with dark brown hair because the ones that they had there were like pink with something like nearly white hair, kind of really light blonde hair. And when they came, I think they said they sent 4 masks, something like that. They were all pink with white hair, and which you actually see it later on in this film. But anyway, she says this was my first Halloween film I've seen in theatre, so it is special to me. I don't think I've seen any of them in the theatre. I don't think. But yes, the first one you see in cinema is always special, isn't it? Did I miss a bit there? I think I did, didn't I, while I was waffling? Have I missed the bit where she's looking at the photo, like the on-set photo of Jamie Lee Curtis from the first film? But anyway, there she's getting dragged under the bed. There he is. Tom Morga, well, one of the Michael Myers, and the other was, I think, George Wilbur. And Tom Morga one that were fired for no real reason. Anyway, it was all a dream. How does she know what he looks like? Is this the first instance of it kind of being supernatural as it gets later on in the series with the cult, the Thorn cult and all that? Don't know. Halloween. Was it going to say it? There we go. Grace says, we need a movie set after the apocalypse where almost everyone is dead, but as these supernatural killers are still around. Tom Morgan was Jason also, a big Star Trek actor. Oh, right, was it? I didn't know that. I didn't know he played Jason as well. Yeah, but you're the one's going out. Don't blame it on her. She didn't sign the adoption papers or whatever. You two stay in and look after her. Justin says Jason versus Jason and the Argonauts, please. Or Jason versus the Argonauts. Well, this bit filmed in the same place as the first part. It's supposed to be now in the hospital where Jason was, I think. Not Jason. Michael was. And it looked totally different, didn't it? Evil on two legs. Look, he's got a bit of a burn on his cheek and in his hand as well, which they had to redo because he wasn't happy with it, with Donald Pleasance. So they actually filmed some scenes with it, and I think in mid scene the shape of his burn on his face changes. Yes, it was. Yes, Justin says this one was filmed in Utah, late 80s, early 90s. Utah was a big film area for some reason. They must have tax breaks probably. But yes, because the producer, one of the producers, whose name I've forgotten, had done filming in Utah before. So So he knew people. They basically just had to keep mountains out, the Utah mountains out of shot. Anyway, Donald Pleasance, even though we're getting on a bit, he was game to do whatever they asked of him, but they did try to keep it so they didn't overwork him, because apparently after like 4 or 5 hours, it tended to start lagging a bit. But, he was getting in the water here, he was knocking on a bit, wasn't he? He's gone from here. I think, has this come out? It's not playing through my headphones now. It was earlier on. I don't think it is.
Testing the speakers on StreamYard. Sound.
I have no idea. It's not playing through my headphones. I might as well take them off. It was playing through my headphones earlier on, but it's not anymore. Never mind. Hopefully you can't hear it. Let's check on the YouTube. Oh, did that thing. Checking the headphones on stream. Oh dear. Unbelievable. I was testing to see if they're working, but they're not for some reason. I don't know why. What we're doing? Oh, we're checking on YouTube, making sure everything was okay. Yes, it is. So we're not getting into trouble. Anywho, right, so where are we? He's arrived at a truck stop / whatever, garage, gas station, you'd call it. We call them a petrol station, but you'd call it a gas station. Where he's been and killed everybody already. Because he just can't help himself, can he? There we go. Now, if that were a woman called Alice, you could have said that were Alice in Chains. But it won't. We're going to meet Alice in a minute. And he smashed the phone up as well, probably. But luckily there's one from the 1920s that's also broken. What's Abraham Lincoln doing there? I'm going to have to check, make sure. I hope you can hear me. I hope the microphone's still working. You know what bloody StreamYards is like these days. Am I on? Yes, microphone, sure. Yes, that's what it says. Right, fair enough. Go on, Sam. Blow him away. But obviously he just evaporates, doesn't he? This was the scene, actually, that got Tom Morgan fired for some weird reason. Because they didn't like how he acted as Michael. But he just did what the director told him to do. So they wanted another take with a different reaction from Michael, so he like knocked over some stuff and all that. The producers didn't like that, so they fired him. Got George Wilbur in instead. Donald Pleasant's action hero. Oh no, the phone lines. There's only one set of phone lines going into Haddonfield, apparently. And now they're out. Well, the long distance lines are. Bratty kids. God, I hate kids. We haven't had any trick-or-treaters tonight, by the way. Won't be getting any now at this time. To have lots of sweets to eat. Yay! Poor little lass, eh? That kid's cruel. Little bastards. God, I hate kids. Justine says, on the commentary, they said Donald did a lot of his own stunts. I bet he didn't do that diving over them bins, them trash cans. I bet he didn't do that one. But you never know. You never know. Yes, they said he were game for anything, but he did tire. So they tried not to overwork him, overexert him. The original script, the girl driving is meant to be the young girl in part one. Oh, right. I've forgotten the name. I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean. And the young lad, I think, the young lad in part one, I think, I might not be, I don't know. It ends up becoming Ant-Man, doesn't he, later on? One of the future films. Played by Paul Rudd, isn't he? Later on. See, Justin knows all the names. Look, Lindsay Wallace. There we go. Salt Lake City, apparently, it was filmed in. Let's. Let's have a look at the filming locations. Right, the gas station is now Penny's Cafe in Rush Valley, Utah. That was filmed in there. But everywhere else, pretty much Salt Lake City, apart from the drugstore, which we've just seen, I think. Midvale, Utah. And also Ogden, Utah. So basically all over Utah. Getting those Mormon tax breaks. I've got to be honest, Rachel's lovely and all that, and she's the heroine of the story, but I know where I'd rather be. Uh-oh. See, that hand of his were all burnt or whatever, wasn't it? But now she's seeing young Michael Myers. How does he know about her? Oh, dear. I don't know how we do it. I mean, did he... Because it's supernatural, isn't it? He's become like Jason. He's turned into a supernatural being that knows everything. So I'm guessing his car blew up at the gas station. I'm guessing. I wasn't paying attention. Rachel, girl next door vibe. Yes, she has. Yes, and rightly so. That's it. She's very agreeable, and a nice person. But I still, know where I'd rather be. Push comes to shove. Is he called Sam Loomis in this, by the way? Because I know it's supposed to be named after the Sam Loomis from Psycho, isn't he? I'm going to have to check that now. Yes, he is Dr. Sam Loomis. Yes, he is. No, princess, what's the matter? You okay? Yeah. Love this old priest part, says Justin. face. Thankfully, that's something that doesn't really happen here. Not that I've noticed. TP in somebody's house. I sing the song every now and again. Justin's a crazy travelling preacher. I mean, it's just happened to pick the same costume that 6-year-old Michael wore when he murdered his sister back in 1963. Coincidence? Oh, pardon me. So what happens then? They're out now going trick-or-treating. What if trick-or-treaters go to their house now? There's nobody in. So they're going to get home and find all dog shit or something smeared on their door handles or whatever trick-or-treaters do. Anyway. Oh, Michael's in the house, look. He were there all along. Is it going to show the picture of Laurie Strode? No, it's just showing. It's down. I'm not crazy. How can the lines be down? He's an animal, man. Yes, Bo Star as the sheriff. He's not nuts. He's just passionate. It's kind of been nuts all the way through, hasn't he, really? Yeah, you were picking on her earlier on. God, I hate kids. I know I've said that about 3 times now, haven't I? Yeah, and now they're all best mates. She means nothing to me, Rachel. Yeah, and I bothering that, Rachel. You're supposed to be perfect, Rachel. Now you're letting Jamie go wandering off by herself while you're doing your boyfriend troubles. Bit of a Kevin Bacon vibe going on. Yeah, go on. Yeah, you know you're going back in, mate. You've got needs. Go and deal with them. Should have put a bell on her. Try 911. I think there's quite a lot of killing off screen in this film, doesn't it? There's Michael. He's killed the dog because he's partial to a bit of dog. Because he ate a dog, didn't he, in the second one? Apparently Bucky, the prop master or something for the film. Apparently. But I don't know if that's him or if that's just an actor. I think that's just an actor. looking it up. Hello, Max. And he's strong and all, isn't he? Roy Bucky Moore, property master. That's why he's got Bucky on his hat. Right. Now Power's out now. He's systematic, isn't he? He's taking this town down, one service at a time. He's done the phones. I've done the power. I'll do the water next. He's taken out the police, hasn't he? He's done them. If you know anything about kids, you don't just say Jamie. You don't just go Jamie, Jamie. You go Jamie. That's how you shout kids, isn't it? My mum shouted at me when I was a kid. Stephen! And you could hear it from like miles away. Come here, Rover. Arr, arr. They're arresting you for not looking after that kid properly. Is it him or is it Ben Trainer? That's his name. He died at second one, didn't he? Oh, there's another one. So this is how this is how they all bloody get blown away, innit? Or is it the cult of Thorn arriving early? It's just a goof, man. Punk ass kids. Should start running after them, shouldn't he? Like the T1000. I mean, he's just a guy. I know he's a bit of a bullet sponge, but bloody hell. He bitten his hand off. Evil. I mean, is that why he always does his stuff on Halloween, on Samhain? Because he's evil. Oh, we won't get to see the Season of Evil clip again. Well, I'll do it at the end. One last time. Till next year. You don't have a place for us. Oh, not me. Where's 133? Look, he's there, look. He's hiding. He can be sneaky and hide, and he can also go through a place like a tornado, can't he? Anyway, got my t-shirt. My Michael Myers t-shirt, which I didn't even know I had. I was actually looking for a different t-shirt earlier on. I used to have one that had like bone pattern on, you know, to go with that mask that I got. Can't find it, but I found this one, so I thought, right, I'll wear this one instead. Right between the eyes. So going to blow away an innocent kid, because we've seen others dressed up, haven't we, as him? So now they're just. We killed Ben Trainor's brother. I know they haven't. It's Ted Hollister. I bet he were mates with Ben Tramer. Tramer, not Trainer, wasn't it? Here we go. Best bit of film. Oh dear. The bit on when you rented it out on on VHS from the video. This was the bit with all the lines on it. Tracking. Hey! I hope that's not showing up, by the way. We don't see out anyway. But Blimey O'Reilly. I think that I said that when I was watching it early on today. I like Blimey O'Reilly. Oh dear. And Rachel's the last thing on his mind right now. We've just been sitting here talking about international finance and stuff like that. Honest. I'd be like, no, never fired a gun in my life. See, I don't remember leaving this door open. Oh well, never mind. I'm sure everything's fine. Anywho, I shall go to my death now. I've just noticed this fuse chopped off my pumpkin, hasn't it? Can't see it anymore. Pooh. Is it still lit? Yes, it is. Is the sheriff an only a single parent, or is his wife somewhere else, or what? I don't know. Does it mention it? I can't remember. Clickety clickety. I'm checking things. Over. Nobody's answering you because you're not saying over. Right, she's asleep. I'm going to go have a cat fight with the busty young lady. Very. The mask in the background is creepy. I miss that. Says Justin. I didn't notice that. I'll look out for it next time I watch it. When she was talking to the cop, what are they? Because I've got it on the little tiny window, so I can see what else is going on screen. So I didn't notice that. I didn't notice it earlier on when I was watching it either. I tell you, I'm totally unobservant. I'll check it out after. Scalding hot coffee, but she took it well, didn't she? She didn't even react. Maybe it had gone cold. Was that en route? Do you mean en route? Late for that, mate. You reckon they took the body of that kid that they accidentally killed and gone and buried him somewhere in the woods? I bet they have. They say, he's missing. Michael must have got him. Piping hot coffee. I mean, how many cups has she got there? There's only... I mean, there are like 4 or 5 of them there to start with. She's got like 6 cups on the mugs, should I say. Yeah. Oh, no, 5. And a silver milk thing. Boat, whatever you call them. Ah! Has he folded him up like a pretzel? Looks like it, doesn't it? Ha! I was pretending. And I fooled you. And somehow she's staying fastened to the wall. She actually sat on a bicycle seat and she said it was really uncomfortable. He likes sticking people to walls, doesn't he? At least that was more believable than that knife in the first one, but never mind. He's all tied up. Literally. See? Uh-oh. That her actual scream, or did they just modulate the noise of the kettle? Yes, you've lost Jamie again. I forgot about him. Genuinely, I forgot about him. It's just more locked now. Good evening. Just warming my butt. Wrong end. Don't fight him. We saw that lad fight Jason in Friday the 13th Part 8 and he just got his head punched off. There's going to be a similar thing going on here, but not punching heads off. Indeed. Just throw suitcases at him. In the original script, the house was supposed to be on fire at this point. I think. I think Michael killed the sheriff, and all the oil lamps were about, and I think the house was supposed to set on fire, but the budget didn't cover that. But it did cover them building a roof in the middle of a field, which is where where they're on the roof. They're not actually on the roof of a house. They built a roof in the middle of a field that's like 6 foot above the ground. And when Ellie Cornell goes sliding down, I think it's Ellie Cornell, isn't it? Her that plays Rachel. Have I got that right? Yes. This bit here. I think it's this bit here. Somebody'd left a big nail or a staple or something sticking up, and it cut all her stomach. Didn't cut it open. All the guts weren't hanging out, but she had to be seen to. She said that wasn't very nice. Ben and Michael had a big fight. Knocked over the furnace. All right. Oh, it's supposed to be down in the cellar, wasn't it? That the fire began. Yes, basement, whatever. He can teleport as well, I think, in this. Because one minute we see him up on the roof, and next minute he's down on the ground again. Or next a couple of seconds later. Unless he can jump really well. Just drop her, she'll be fine. She's a kid, the bouncy, and the rubbery kids out there, she'll be fine. That's some strong guttering, isn't it? And Justin says the writer also wrote one of the Wrong Turn movies. There you go. I didn't know that. Please come alive. Look, is this? Did he jump down? He must have done. Maybe there's a fireman's pole or something. He went down. Or he teleports like Jason does. Everybody's in their houses now. If it's that kid that stops screaming outside. Have you ever done that in real life and you've heard like some kids or whatever screaming outside and you thought, they're just messing about or something really bad happening? And you don't go and check. is what I truly enjoy about this. Jamie and Rachel became true sisters. Well, yes, they did. Because at the beginning, she's Rachel saying to her, you know, I'm not your real sister, but I still love you. And now they are actual sisters. And they had to ruin it in part 5. I can't actually remember what happens in part 5, to be honest. I've seen it several times, but my memory's so stupid I can't remember what happens in it. I know they kind of gloss over the ending of this, don't they? I'll not spoil yet. There it is, they were all white-haired. White-haired Michael Myers. The director says all he can think is that they shot this scene at some godly hour in the morning, and that somebody was sent to get a mask and they brought the wrong one and nobody noticed. That seems a bit hard to believe, doesn't it? I think there's 2 Michael Myerses. There's parts of 5 I like, but overall dislike it. I genuinely can't remember what happens in it, to be honest. I would, if I watched it, I'd like, oh yes, of course, yes, but off the top of my head, I can't actually remember what happens in it. I know she's in it again, isn't she? It's Danielle Harris. And the novelisation of this movie is awesome and more scary. Cool. Obviously, I've not read it. I didn't even know there was one, to be honest. Oh, dear. Told you. Kids are rubbery and bouncy, and she's fine. I bet that was an actual fully grown little tiny stunt woman. Hey, the old fire extinguisher trick. She's been watching wrestling, hasn't she? I could give you so much more info on this movie, but I'm a bad typist. Yeah. Great spelling of typist. Oh dear. It's fine, Justin, it's fine. I ramble too much. You'll get you on screen. I didn't know you knew all about this film. Have you buried Tom Hollister's body yet? Or whatever it was called. Todd Hollister, I can't remember. But guess who's going to be around any second now? Yes, we need the Justin channel. Yes, we do. I don't really know what happens next, how it happened. I don't know. As I said, he teleports, doesn't he? He teleports as Michael Myers, like Jason does. Justy says, I'm a huge fan of commentary and docs on films. Yes, I am. If they're done well. I don't like commentary tracks where it's... Oh, here it is, look. Has it just been hanging on the back of the truck all this time? I don't know. Anyway. I'm not a big fan of commentary tracks where they've done the commentary track at the same time as they made the film, if you know what I mean. And they're just patting themselves on the back about it. I like commentary tracks that are done, you know, in retrospect. They're the better ones. Look, he's chucking people left, right and centre now. They're going to get a bit of gore now, which I think this were so a lot of the gore in this were filmed after the fact. They're not actually seeing that. I think that were filmed afterwards. Because I forgot his bloody name now. Mustafa Akkad. No, that was how right. Whatever. Said he didn't want any blood in this film, and then decided after, no, we've got to have some, at least some. So they did a couple of little gore shots. I think the thumb in the forehead one were one, and that were another. Ripping that man's throat out. You stop trying to take a jumper off. It's cold. I'm just headbutt the windscreen. Oh dear. Now run him over several times. Oh, she could have a go. Well, just I had a truck just like that with 3 on 3. I have no idea what that means. Uncle Michael, come alive! He does. He's gonna now. Because he's bulletproof and dynamite proof, we find out. Or is that in the 5th one when they use the dynamite? When they show this again at the beginning, don't they? Oh, manual shift on this. Oh, is that what they call that? 3 on 3. Oh, right. Three gears. Oh, right. There. He's done now. Till next time. We'll just assume he's buried forever. And, you know, everything's fine now. We'll not go and check. We'll just get out of here. Okay, guys, let's go. Head back to the donut shop. Yes, it's over. Yes, it is. Has anybody seen Todd Holiday? Or whatever it was called. Ted Hollister, that was him. Yes, thank you, Justin. Yeah. Never know what happened to him. Because they buried him out in the woods somewhere. We just think Michael got him. It's the town's dirty little secret. But all them guys are dead now anyway, aren't they? So, anyway. I guess power's back on, obviously. But luckily the power came back on. So we've got a big stick and knocked Bucky off the power lines and stuff, or whatever it was. The generator thingamabob. Got the power back up. Here we go. The big twist ending. No. That's what it blow her away, innit? Yeah, I think he does get his gun out, doesn't he? Yeah, I thought so, yeah. No, don't shoot her. Because we need her for the sequel, the next one. I'd say I like that ending, but then they go and spoil it in the next one, don't they? Spoilers for the next one, for next year. Next Halloween, we'll do this for Halloween 5, but they kind of gloss over it, don't they? And she didn't kill her stepmother, adopted mother, foster mother, whatever they call it. She just injured her or whatever. I think that's what they're saying. I think. I'm sure it is. Whatever. I'm going to check now because I'm curious. if it says. Oh, got my fat fingers. They're into Halloween 56 yet. Oh, I'll turn that off now. Hey. Great mother. Yes, the mother lived. See, thought so. And the kind of said, she was just in shock or something like that. But what does it say? Jamie has been admitted after attacking her foster mother, and she's mute. So there we go. So anyway, that's the end of Halloween 4. Return of Michael Myers. For some reason, I'm going to say Season of the Witch. I don't know why. It is a good film, I must admit. It is one of the better Halloween films, to be completely honest, it is. But weirdly enough, it kills a lot of people off screen, doesn't it? We don't see him kill. I'd like to see what happened at the police station and other places. But anyway. So there we go. That's the end of that film. So we watch the credits. Well, you can see a little bit of the credits. Where are we? Down there. No, that way. Down there. I don't. There's no end credits bit, so it don't really matter, does it? I don't think there is anyway. Let's have a look. I'll spin it on a bit. There we go. No, there ain't. Right. So get rid of that then. There we go. Right. So that's the end of Halloween 5. Return of Michael Myers. A good film. I do really like it. Could have been gorier, but Halloween's not really known for being like a gory series, is it? It's more about atmosphere and all that. But still well worth a look. Right, so there we go. That was fun, wasn't it? Hope you enjoyed that. With Justin telling us all about the film. He knows more about it than me. I only know what I saw in the behind-the-scenes documentary. I haven't listened to the commentary. Unless I've got the DVDs up. What are you up to? I've got the DVDs up there, and I'll have to dig them out for next time and watch all the special features and stuff. But, right, so we're all done and dusted for another year. Next Friday, for next Friday's appointment with Fear, we're going to break down and review The Curse of Frankenstein from 1957, the first of the Hammer horror cycle, starring Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee. So that'll be fun. And on Monday, I think it's this Monday, is it? Yes. Yes. This Monday, from Different Mondays, we're doing Tron. We're going to break down and review Tron, the first one. The best one, in my opinion. But, anywho, I like it. Jack-o'-lantern, candles, good atmosphere. It is. It's actually keeping the room a little bit warm as well, because I can't put the fire on. It's a bit chilly. Anywho, right, so we'll leave it there. So thanks, Justin, and Win Grace. Did anybody else pop in? I didn't notice. No, I think we're all right. And again, welcome to Michael. Thank you for the super sticker, Justin. What's Aries at? 7 million? I don't know, but it's bombed, hasn't it? I don't know how much money it's made. Let me go check on Rumble, make sure there's no Rumble chats. No, there ain't. Never is. Never is. But anywho. We did have a stream, boo. We're going to check something once and I've forgotten and I've taken it off now. I'm going to do it now, sod it. He said the masker in the background and I want to check it. So just bear with me. I'm looking if I can find it. Where is it? Not that bit. When she's talking to the copper. Right, we see mask in the background, you said. I'm looking now. Can we see it? Where is he? Is he going to appear? I'm looking, I can't see it. Oh, there he is. Yes, there he is. Oh, yeah, I never noticed that. Never noticed that. Very good. His face appears in the background. Probably much like faces are appearing here and stuff. I'd scream if I saw that. I would scream. Just says, no problem, always fun. Thank you very much. Happy Halloween! Also, yes, hope you've all had a nice Halloween. Hope you get some trick-or-treaters tonight. We haven't had any, so I've got a big bowl full of sweeties to eat. Behave yourself. Bloody cat, being naughty. Right, so we'll leave it there. And Windgrace is Lennon anymore. I don't know what you're saying that for. But we'll leave it there. So thanks for watching, wherever you are. Don't have nightmares. Look after each other. And until next time, hang on, I've got to find the thing, haven't I? Where have I put it? There it is. And until this one's for Windgrace, by the way. And until next time, I'll say there.
Now is the season of evil.